Hi, my name is Pat, and Jesus Christ is my Savior and my Lord. And Diane is about to do the teaching of John chapter 12. This is the third time for us. I don't like it when I am misunderstood or when I am criticized, and I think about that when I think about this story with Mary in this anointing the feet of Jesus. We had read a few weeks ago, or not even, it was last week, we were reading about the story of Lazarus being raised. That was in John chapter 11. And I was thinking of Mary and her temperament and her, and Martha. We knew Martha was the go-getter, but Mary always appeared to me as being very sensitive and almost of an artistic, which people call the artistic temperament or whatever. And I thought of how sisters are with a brother. I don't know, the Bible doesn't say, but I'm assuming that the two sisters were the oldest and maybe Lazarus was the youngest or whatever. But I do know that sisters have this motherly, protective type of thing with brothers. And I'm sure that Mary loved her brother. And she loved Jesus, but I believe that she loved her brother longer because, if they were in the same family, she probably remembers when he was young and whatever. And so when he died and when Jesus did not come and she felt that he could have come, the Bible even said that when he came, Martha actually came to meet Jesus. Mary stayed, and it always appeared to me, or that maybe she was so hurt of what was happening. And when she finally did come, I could just hear her hurt, asking Jesus, why didn't he come? And to her, it was past anything that he could do because no one had ever heard of someone who had been dead, as long as her brother had been dead, to be raised again to life. It was 4 days since he had died. And but Jesus did it. Jesus did that. He had them roll away the stone, and she herself saw with her eyes her brother come out of that grave, and them taking that stuff off of him that was wrapped him up. And here he was now, alive and at a dinner, and Jesus was there. And I could just believe the fullness of her heart. Her brother is alive, and Jesus has shown again who he is for her. She is elated. And it almost reminds me of the story of the little drummer boy, and they come to Christmas, and he has nothing. He says, what can I give the Christ child? And then he says, I'll play my drum for him. And here's Mary, she wants to give the most costly thing that she has, which might have been part of what she was saving, when she got married, or who knows why. Women had dowries, they had things that they would save before they got married. So, but this was a treasure. And it did not matter to her. She was so grateful that she just wanted to show that gratitude in the best way that she knew how. And then in steps Judas, I should say in stepped Judas's mouth, because he was there the whole time, but his mouth speaks up. And he not only, crashes the whole semblance of this beautiful thing, but he drags other people around with him too, because the other disciples we'll see in other gospels, they too kind of chiming in like, yeah, why wasn't this, whatever. But thank God for Jesus, because he stepped in, leave her alone, and and spoke up on her behalf. And, we have to remember that, I've often said that not all people are going to be happy with the changes that they see in us. According to the world's economy, the world is one big competition. We compete, and who's going to be the king of the hill. And so when we were out there and messing around and, being, my friend used to call it, we were on the other side of Fool's Hill, and we were acting out, and, people were, they knew us. And then, though, but when we turn around and we change, like I said, not all people are going to be happy. Because in a way, they see that our being lifted up in our behavior is somehow putting them down, which is not true, of course. But by the world's economy, if they don't have any, if they are not following Jesus, that's all, they can see that. They can be threatened by what they see in us. And so more than anything, we have to always keep our eyes on Jesus. We keep our eyes on Jesus to be taken out of the slimy pit. We keep our eyes on Jesus, as we stand on that rock. We keep our eyes on Jesus, as we sing that song of praise, a song of praise to our God. And many will see and hear and put their trust in the Lord.